What is up, YouTube? Just want to take a minute to say thank you for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all the fun stuff, just to help the YouTube algorithm do its thing and get me out there in front of more people so they can tell me that my head's too shiny or I'm stupid or whatever. I need to be nicer to this little fuzzball here. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up there, so anyway. And then I still have the Patreon. I'm working on what I want to do with that for Patreons. Maybe put their suggestions or comments or whatever to the front of the list. Um, I don't know. Maybe as I get bigger, I'll do something else too. But I've got that, and then I also have a Amazon affiliate link. Both of those links for the Patreon and the Amazon are down in the description below. With the Amazon, it's regular Amazon. Only difference is if you purchase something from that or using that link, I get a little commission off that. So that would be great. No additional charge for you guys though, and I do not get to see who bought what. I do see what was bought, but not who bought it. But yeah, we'll get to that video here shortly. You guys have a good one.
I know I'm not the only one who regret the things I've done. Get it, ow! Turn down the light.
That's really cool.
I can turn it on, yeah, turn it on.
Guys were asking where she'd been and when she might be back. So tonight Brenda invited Bryn, who has a pussy cat. TK wants to say hi. Is that acid? What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood Runningbaldman back again for another video. It's June already. I mean, the year's half over. It doesn't fit. I mean, I've said it before, but it feels like it just started. But with today being the first of the month, we're doing story time, and we are doing a previous one. It is Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. So Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. All right. I remember I found it quite funny, but definitely not as funny as yesterday's video or yesterday's book. That was just I'm still laughing over that. But let's get into Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. This is from the Reach Around Publishing and still season 1, book 3. So let's get into this here. If you find yourself alone with much to think about, call Spank the Monkey. He'll come by and help you work things out. Just the other day, while walking on the farm, Spank the Monkey stopped to look in Farmer Johnson's barn. Guess the barn door was open. The air in there was warm. It smelled of salt and sweat and lotion. Way back in the corner was a constant, steady motion. Sounds like Farmer Johnson's having a little bit too much fun. The farmer's arm was moving fast. His hands, they looked so warm. Spank the Monkey stepped right up and helped him shuck his corn. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Spank likes to visit Grandpa, who loves his magazines. Yeah, I bet he does. He has the first one and the last, and all the in-betweens. I wonder if he can still open the pages, or if they stick together. He flips right through the articles until his fingers blister, because he's really there for the articles. What he really likes to do is look at all the pictures. Oh, it's a beaver. When Grandpa gets excited and messes up an issue, Spank is there to save the day with a box of tissue. Benny has a job making sauce for pizza pies. As he cooks, he likes to watch the waitresses go by. Benny grabs his hard salami and he hides it from the boss. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous reading of this, but back in the day when I worked in the restaurants, back in the kitchen on the cook's line, there was a window where we played everything up. So we had the heat lamps where the food went, and then down below there was like a little gap where all the plates were. And you could kind of look through there, and I could tell the servers, what servers were in the alley there, uh, just by looking at their asses. Then he goes into the pantry to make some secret sauce. Then he makes a lot of sauce. He whips it up by hand. Spank has seen the waitress. He can understand. Good old Spank. There's been some fun times in that pantry. Spank the monkey takes his car to the Quick Loop service station. They let him fill his jar up there when he's out of lubrication. From underneath a car on jacks came some grunting and a moan. That dirty old mechanic Max was down there all alone. I mean, if a car gets you all hot and bothered, then a car gets you all hot and bothered. Max's hands were greasy. His eyes were squinted shut. Spank was there to lube his tool and help him bust that nut. You may have heard it said that Spank only helps the guys. Please don't cloud your head with all those silly lies. You've heard of rubbing one out. Well, he's going to help him rub one in. Spank the monkey actually likes girls more than boys. Every girl that he knows has a nightstand full of toys. I mean, maybe if the girls would get with the boys and demonstrate how to use those toys or how to play with those toys. Annie plays the flute all day in the marching band. I always think of American Pie, that scene with what's her face, Allison Hannigan, or I think that's her name, and this one time at band camp. Anyway, she knows that when the day is done, Spank will lend a hand. When Annie goes to bed at night, her face is all aglow, 'cause Spank the monkey's going to have a finger puppet show. Judging by the puppets here, it's Find the Pearl. As the satin curtains drop, she thinks, I'm a lucky girl. Spank opens up with her favorite scene, polishing the pearl. Oh, good old Spank the monkey. Annie dims the lights and makes sure the door is locked. Then Spank the monkey oils her flute and puts it in her box. Not just for band camp anymore. And that was the end of Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand. Still one of my favorites. Like I said earlier, it's not. I don't think it's better than the one from yesterday, but it's still a pretty damn good book. Quite comical, very fun. Definitely helps embody my idea with these readings and this story time. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I'll see you next time for the next story time on the 15th. Until then, Spank the Monkey will lend you a hand.